So I'm here at a little restaurant on the second floor of the mall in Chiang Mai, Thailand. And I wanted to talk about something I read in this book called Thailand Confidential. I highly recommend it. It's by Jerry Hopkins. And don't worry, I'm going to get to the Word of God. You can see it's right there. Now, the title of the chapter in this book is It Didn't Happen Because I Wasn't There. And he talks about here in this paragraph that in 2003 there was a conference and it was being hosted in Thailand, in Bangkok, and it was going to be an opportunity to show off the beauty of the city and to maybe encourage tourists to come. And they were going to float down the river in a barge with the officials on it and film it and let everybody see. Do it live, film it, whatever. But there was a problem. The way it was set up was that as the barge came down the river, it would go past a huge metropolitan slum area and people would see it. So they decided to erect a banner and make this banner extremely large. And he gives the dimensions of the banner here. They were going to call it the largest banner in the world at the time. The height of a four-story building, and it's a half a kilometer in length, which is about a third of a mile. So I went to my cell phone and I tried to see if I could find it. Of course, I'm in Thailand at the moment, but this is what came up when I wanted to go to the article. It's probably not permitted. But you might be able to find it. The banner in Bangkok 2003 at that conference. They were trying to hide something. Now, if you know your Psalms right, Psalm 51, David, the king, was trying to hide his adulterous relationship with Bathsheba. And he was confronted with a little prophet who came and told a story about a man who had a lamb that he loved very dearly and it was stolen from him. And the question was, what should we do with this man? And the king's like, well, you gotta do something about it. Yes, he needs to be punished. And Nathan must have pointed his finger at David and said, "Thou art the man." So now David's under conviction, and he's going to write Psalm 51, acknowledging his transgressions. I acknowledge I was trying to hide something, but it's now out in the open. We try to hide our sin from God, just like this huge banner that was constructed for this conference in 2003 in the city of Bangkok, Thailand, to kind of hide the poverty-stricken area right nearby a city where everybody wants to visit and enjoy and ignore that there's poverty in the midst of the plenty, that there's sin in the midst of the people. And of course, David then found out there was only one relief, that is to confess that sin and ask for God to blot it out. Can't hide anything from God, and you can't hide from Him at all. And that's in Psalm 139. If I ascend unto heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell or Sheol, thou art there. If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there shall thy hand lead me, and thy right hand shall lay hold on me. In other words, you can't hide anything from God, and you yourself, as well as me, we cannot hide from God in any way. So take a lesson from what he said in this book. It's silly to try to hide things, like a slum area with a large banner. Take the banners off and be honest before God. Thank you for watching this video. Oh, and by the way, I'll get back to my beverage.